Joe and friends, Diane Ostrowski here. I have the unique pleasure of having served as the PRSA Nebraska chapter president in the year 2000. I recall the executive team and I negotiating your contract and thinking what a great idea it was. And boy, were we right. Thank you for helping us usher in the new century and for providing that support to our board and every board since, and to meeting the needs of our members. We appreciate you. Thank you for your professionalism and your pleasantness. And I just want to wish you the best. Thank you. And here's to 20 more, Joe. Cheers.
Joe, I am so thankful that you were chapter administrator when I became president of PRSA in 2010. You reassured me whenever I was nervous about something, and most importantly, you had the answers to all of my questions. Thank you.
Hello, Joe. 20 years is a long time to be associated with any organization, and I just want to wish you so many happy times, and thank you for all that you've done for us. I know from the time that I spent as president of the board and the other years on the board that I served, I know how much that you did for us, helping us solve unique problems, always being there for us and giving us ideas and pointing us in the right direction. And we are so lucky to have had your many years of experience with different organizations that has helped us work through and be the best that we can be. And we thank you for you always being the best that you can be. And from the bottom of my heart and the top of my heart, thank you so very, very much, and wish you every happy wish for the coming years. Thanks, Joe.
Hi, I'm Kelly Wastrel, APR, Senior Vice President, PR Director at Swanson Russell, and past PRSA Nebraska President and past Chair of the Midwest District. I've been a member of PRSA since 2005, so Joe Pittman and I go back about 16 years or so. Back in the days before we had electronic award submissions for PRSA Nebraska's paper annual awards, we had to include our entry in a 3-ring binder. Those binders needed to be dropped off at Joe's house before 5 p.m. on the deadline day. My earliest memory of Joe was watching him on his front porch take entries from frantic PR professionals literally running up his front lawn to drop off their boxes of entries in time. PRSA Nebraska has come a long way since that time, and it's been awesome to watch Joe Pittman grow his team and experience along with the growth of the organization. In 2013, when I was president, our chapter made the decision to host the PRSA Midwest District Conference. This conference hosted all of the chapters across the Midwest, and Joe made that event seamless. From the gift bags to the registration, he was the glue that held everything together. But it was much more than that. This was a huge undertaking for PRSA Nebraska. It was making sure our budget numbers were on track, our administration on the back end was secure, those administrative behind-the-scenes tasks that truly make an event well organized. Joe was so calm and even-keeled and provided what we needed to make that event truly successful. Have you ever walked into a PRSA Nebraska luncheon? You felt good when you put that name tag on your lapel. It showed that you were registered for the event, but also that you were a part of something bigger. You were a part of this organization. Or have you ever been to a PRSA Nebraska board meeting? All of those back-end budget numbers in front of you, administration notes, deadlines the organization needs to meet, all of those details that are needed to make an organization successful. Right there is Joe Pittman. Joe is the behind-the-scenes guy that makes it happen. Joe's personality is humble. He's that familiar face that we see at every event, that person that we go to when we have a question, that body of knowledge who knows the past 20 plus years of PRSA Nebraska intimately because he's been there for the journey. Joe, happy 20th anniversary. It's been an honor to know you, an honor to work with you. Thank you for all that you do for PRSA Nebraska.
Texas, everyone. Joe, congratulations on your 20th anniversary as the chapter administrator. During my tenure on the board, you were always a calming presence, quick to respond with a solution or a fresh perspective. I appreciated your guidance and your kindness so much, and it was truly a pleasure working with you. Your contributions over the years have helped nurture the chapter's success, and I know the chapter is better for it. Best wishes for a wonderful 2021.
Hi, Joe. Just wanted to say thank you for being there for us for 20 years. I can't believe it. You've just been such a touchstone for us and help keeping us all on track. And I know when I was president, I definitely appreciated knowing that I could always go to you for our history or administrative needs. So we appreciate you, and here's to another 20 years.
Joe, I think the stars were aligned 20-some years ago when PRSA decided it needed some administrative help and brought you on board. That was the same year that I was to be treasurer, and the thought of messing up the finances and the books still is with me. The chaos probably would have looked something like this.
Real wrath of God type stuff. Exactly. Fire and brimstone coming down from the skies. Rivers and seas boiling.
40 years of darkness, earthquakes, volcanoes, the dead rising from the grave.
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
So you've been a constant for PRSA for the past 2 decades. We're a better organization because of you. A friend from your past says hello, and thank you for your service to PRSA.
Hello, Mr. Pittman. Shannon Hilaire here. I just wanted to drop in and tell you just how much we appreciate you. I can say that stepping into the PRSA board, you were always a smiling face at every single luncheon, every event with our name tag. You took the time to know our names, which really just makes a new person feel so warm and fuzzy. And then even joining the board, I remember being new and coming in and having so many questions, and you were just our historian. You knew everything, and you were so wonderful and so easy to ask. I can't tell you, I think we could make it a drinking game how many times at events or at meetings we'd say, ask Joe, Joe might know, and you always did. So, and then jumping into the president role, the most terrifying role I've taken on yet, and knowing that I had you in my corner to not only answer questions, but for support and creativity and ideas. You have an honorary position on our board forever and in our hearts forever. So we're just so grateful for you, and please know how much you mean to us. I hope this little note makes you smile as much as you've made us smile. Have a great day.
Hi, Joe. Happy anniversary. Thank you so much for all that you do for PRSA Nebraska, for all the questions that you answer, for all the assistance that you provide. We couldn't serve PR professionals across the state of Nebraska without you. We truly couldn't. And you keep us on the right path, and we are so thankful and grateful for all that you do for PRSA Nebraska. Happy anniversary, Joe.
Hi, Joe. Beth Greiner here. Well, it's been a while since we've been together. My appreciation for your talents, your passion for purpose, and your ability to multitask has not dimmed. I congratulate you on this milestone moment and wish you all the best in the years to come. May your days be full of much joy and laughter. Thanks for all you do. Take care.
Congratulations, Joe, on your 20-year anniversary with PRSA Nebraska. I will gladly show my age and admit that I was on the board when we first brought you to the organization more than 2 decades ago, and I am so grateful that we did. You have done an amazing job for the organization, the profession, and our members, and we are extremely grateful for everything that you've done. We wish you continued success and can't wait to see what the future holds.
Hi, I'm Lauren Laprilla, PRSA Nebraska Treasurer for 2020, and I just wanted to take a minute to talk about how much I appreciate Joe Pittman and his service to PRSA Nebraska. Over the past year, it's been incredibly difficult to deal with the financial situation, and I just would be lost without Joe. He has provided so much guidance and reassurance through this really difficult year, and really has been the reason we came out relatively unscathed. Joe is such a valuable resource. He provides so much historical knowledge about our organization, and I am just so glad he was by my side this year. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, Joe.
Congratulations, Joe, on your 20th anniversary with PRSA Nebraska. I know when I was president, I really appreciated and loved working with you. And I hope you know how much the chapter appreciates everything that you do. Keep up the great work, and here's to another 20 years.
Oh, Joe, serving on the PRSA Nebraska board with you made it so easy. You are just a wonderful, wonderful addition to the board. We could never do what we do without you. You are so helpful. You are always available to answer any of our questions. And you are the PRSA Nebraska historian. Any questions that we have, how it used to be, how we're supposed to do our jobs, you're there to help us figure that out. And I can't believe it's been 20 years, but I also can't believe it hasn't been 30 years. You are just incredible and such a wonderful addition to the board. Thank you so much for all that you've done through the years. I've missed not being on the board with you the last few years. Congratulations.
What I appreciate most about Joe is that he is prompt in responding to emails. There's so much to keep organized for everybody that comprises our membership at PRSA Nebraska. You're always upbeat, and we just appreciate you and the invaluable support that you've lent to all of us throughout the past 20 years. Happy anniversary, Joe.
Hey Joe, Amanda Lustgraf here. Congratulations and thank you for your 20 years with PRSA Nebraska. We are so very lucky to have you in our corner. From managing our books to having 20 years of operational knowledge at the tip of your tongue or sometimes the stroke of your keyboard, everything you do is done with a smile and inevitably faster than we expect. When I first joined the board 5 years ago, I'd ask questions as things would come up, and time again I'd be directed, ask Joe, Joe would know, check in with Joe. Fast forward to my year as Secretary Treasurer, and you helping me understand every single line item of our budgets and the performance of our investments and everything in between. And most of all, in 2020, through a global pandemic full of changes and pivots, you truly went above and beyond for our chapter. We are incredibly lucky to have you, and we wish you a very special congratulations on your 20-year anniversary. Thank you for everything you do. Take care.